Picture this: a seemingly endless chain of over 80 brave souls on a sun-drenched Florida beach, linking arms to forge a lifeline that pulls a struggling family back from the clutches of a riptide. Their altruism and unity stand stark against a bone-chilling scene on social media just 24 hours later. In another part of Florida, 5 teens stumble upon the harrowing sight of Jamel Dunn, a 32-year-old man with a disability, as he fights for his life in a pond. Instead of reaching out with helping hands, they choose cold indifference, recording his desperate cries for help, smirking at his plight until he succumbs to the waters. This distressing footage spreads like wildfire, yet his body lies undiscovered for 3 long, unconscionable days. Shift the scene to Philadelphia. Commuters witness a woman's tragic stumble into the subway tracks. There, Good Samaritans leap into action, lifting her to safety. This narrative of heroism takes a grim turn in New York, where the bystander's gaze fixates not on aid but on their screens, filming an elderly man's hopeless struggle to escape the path of an oncoming train. Their apathy seals his fate. These juxtapositions haunt the news cycle. They highlight a chilling paradox wherein everyday witnesses to tragedy retreat behind the lens of a camera, preferring voyeurism over intervention. This perverse passivity has a name: the bystander effect. It is the psychological phenomenon where accident witnesses become spectators, especially in a crowded setting. Paradoxically, the more people there are, the less likely it is for any one individual to step forward. Because of this, ironically, one might be safer injured in the wilderness than surrounded by the masses at a bustling train station. Recognizing the gravity of such indifference, Good Samaritan laws emerged, driving a legal push to awaken our moral compass, for it should be our innate duty to assist those in peril when we are capable. To ignore such calls to action may not just weigh on the conscience but carry tangible repercussions, from fines to jail time. Embodied virtue, compassion, 2,000 years. These pillars define the Good Samaritan, echoing a parable from the Gospel of Luke. Jesus, within this narrative, speaks of the compassionate act of a man from Samaria, who, unlike the priest or Levite before him, does not ignore but instead cares for a battered traveler. The powerful adage to "love your neighbor" transcends history, etching itself into the foundation of humanity across cultural and religious borders. Yet today, screens command an unsettling hold over us, seeding detachment from the tangible blood and tears of fellow humans. When confronted with reality, our condition has become to record, not react, numbing us to the point of dissociation. The global feed of misfortune fills our devices, yet it is not to these distant tragedies that you can bring change, but rather to the crises unfolding before your very eyes. Let's face reality. You and I cannot alter the widespread tides of the world's suffering. We stand powerless against far-flung turmoil. Your brandished kindness cannot soothe the pain witnessed on a screen continents away. But what you can change is yourself. You hold the power to redefine your morals, to kindle a transformative spark within. Be the righteous presence, intentional in your mindfulness, your kindness. Embrace compassion and aspire to a nobler path. Each individual's metamorphosis into a modern-day Good Samaritan can ignite overnight global change. While the world scale is beyond our reach, our internal landscape is ours to sculpt. Led by example. Be the change you wish to see, as Gandhi said. Object to becoming that detached onlooker. Choose, instead, to embody the noble Samaritan when faced with those pivotal, defining moments of life. Take heed of Mark Twain's wisdom. You're never wrong to do the right thing. Hence, when life tests you, forget the question, "Is this my neighbor?" Pose instead, "Am I being a neighbor?" Shed the bystander's shadow and step towards a life of true meaning. This channel is committed to bringing you valuable insights, not just ideas, but steering you towards a life replete with purposeful action. If you appreciate the message of stepping up where it truly counts, consider subscribing. Click the subscribe button, like this video, and hit the notification bell, not just to join an enlightened community but to embed these principles firmly into your life. Now, let me ask, what actions will you take from here? How will you apply this message to your life? Don't simply contemplate. Commit to being the neighbor who makes a difference. And so, we conclude. If you found this video enriching, perhaps you'd be inclined to show appreciation in proportion to the value you've received. Look to the description for ways to tip your cap to maintaining this beacon of guidance. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's in the act, not the intention, where our true measure is found. Now go out there and be the neighbor we all need. Alright, gentlemen, brace yourselves. Your journey to a champion's mindset starts now. Jim Afremo's wisdom isn't reserved for Olympic athletes. It's for anyone aiming to conquer their own world championship, be it a boardroom showdown or a local sports final. Adopting this mindset isn't about luck. It's a crafted path to peak performance, to seize triumph when it counts the most. This isn't just about sports, it's the mental armor for every high-stakes situation you, or even your kids, might face. Let's deep dive into the 4 pillars of a champion's mentality. Hang on until the end, and you'll walk away with strategies transforming the game of life. Picture ancient battlefields and a general whose coin always dictates victory heads, every time. Belief, the B in our BEST acronym, is that certainty of winning before the battle has begun. It's a belief so potent, it turns odds in your favor. But trust me, this isn't about mystical coins, it's the sheer confidence from relentless training. Think like champion sprinter Maurice Greene, train like you're second, but compete as if you're first. It's about that extra rep, that extra hour, that insatiable hunger to turn near misses into triumphs. Standing at the starting line, remember your dedication, and feel the wind course through your veins. Next up, E, for enjoyment. There's a unique power in gratitude, it banishes fear. Stepping up to compete with a heart full of thankfulness shifts perspective. It's a privilege, an opportunity to showcase the fruits of relentless toil. Think of Jesse Owens, effortlessly claiming 4 gold medals under the watchful eyes of foes. It was his enjoyment that shone through. But if the pressure weighs heavy, humor is your secret weapon. Lighten the atmosphere, laugh in the face of tension, and watch as your performance surges. Now, let's tackle those pesky ants, automatic negative thoughts, the S in our formula. Dr. Daniel Amen likened them to unwelcome invaders in your kitchen. It's crucial to squash these critters flat. Replace "don't mess up" with a focus on what needs to be done, right here, right now. Champions channel their thoughts, affirming their actions in the present. One good play at a time, that's the mantra that could lead you to legendary achievements, much like those of baseball pro Shawn Green. Toughness, the T of BEST, is about being your best friend in adversity. It's not about physical displays, it's an inner fortitude. It's seeing a setback and characterizing it as a setup for a remarkable comeback. Failed an attempt? Good. Now you're primed for a success story that resonates. When recovering from a blow, you need rituals: a symbolic toss of grass, a breath reset, discard the mishap and restore focus. Remember, it's not about the fall. It's the rebound that defines a champion. Every competition is an opportunity to gauge yourself on this BEST scorecard. Did belief carry you seamlessly? Was enjoyment your undercurrent? Did self-talk keep you anchored in the now? How quickly did you show toughness in the face of adversity? Improve with each outing, and the champion within awakens. That's a distilled essence of Afremo's The Champion's Mind. A book standing as a testament to the mental fortitude required at life's highest levels. It's not just a read, it's an evolved way of being. Click on the link in our description if you're hungry for a one-page summary that seals these insights. Remember, subscribing to our channel is like strapping on your mental armor. It equips you with the strategies and sagacity to face life's toughest arenas. Hit that notification bell, like this video, and you're already stepping into the winner's circle. There you have it, my friends, your map to a champion's mindset. Embrace this wisdom, and I assure you, your life scoreboard will tally up with more wins. Now, that's a challenge. What's the first move you'll make after soaking in this manifesto? Share your game plan, and if you found this knowledge invaluable, consider leaving a tip through the link below, as a token of the value you've received. Until next time, channel your inner champion, and keep winning at the game of life.